Hello, my listeners, my viewers, and my fans. Welcome to my YouTube channels once again. This is OZ Business Education and General Information channel. The purpose of this channel is to teach you and guide you about business opportunities. My aim is to show you business opportunity offline and online and guide you how to go about it. My aims and objective of this channel is to ensure that my fans, my listeners, and my viewers achieved financial freedom through financial intelligence. Okay, I bring across your way business informations, business opportunities, guide you that show you the process and procedures, how to take advantage and leverage on it. Okay, that is what I do on this channel. That being said, I want to say that I am not your financial advisor. Okay, what I do on this channel is to bring you information, and that information is for educational purposes. Okay, every information I bring across your way, every opportunity I share with you is for educational purposes. That I talk about informations, or that I talk about a platform or an opportunity, I will advise that you don't just take my words for it. Okay, whatever I say, don't just take it, rely on it solemnly. You would need to do your own research before you dive into it. That a particular platform is convincing enough for me to invest into it may probably not be the same to you. That I achieved a certain level of result in a particular platform does not guarantee your result as well. Okay, always ensure that if I bring opportunities across your way, if I bring a platform to your table, always ensure that you do your own due diligence. Okay, research to know how legit, how trustworthy, and how reliable that such platform could be before you invest your money into it. Okay, being that as it may, I want to say that one of the key when it comes to business, especially online business, is leveraging. Leveraging is one of the key. You learn, you learn how to spread your risk across. It's very important. You must learn how to spread your risk across to other platforms. Don't just, I always tell my fans and my listeners and my viewer that you don't just put all your hard-earned income, all your hard-earned money into just one particular platform. It's not wise. No matter how bogus the incentive may look like, no matter how the ROI, that is the return on investment, may attract, okay, may look, may appear to be, don't always put all your hand into such platform. Always know that all that glitters is not good. Okay? Okay? Always learn to leverage. Always learn to spread your risk across to other platforms. I always tell my listeners and my viewer that, for instance, for example, if you have 1,000 USDT, okay, or US dollar, as the case may be, and opportunities come your way, always be conscious of the fact that all that glitters is not good. No matter how the promises may look bogus, the incentive may look bogus, the rate of the return on investment may appear to be, always take cautions. Okay, if you have 1,000, spread it into 5 places, 200, so that if one go wrong tomorrow, you will have others to sustain the temple. Okay, you will have others to keep the ministry moving. You don't just put all your money into one platform. Okay, you don't just put all your eggs into one basket. It's not wise when it comes to business, no matter how the rate the return on investment may appear to be. Okay, learn to spread your risks, learn to leverage on other platforms. Okay, leveraging is one of the key. And another key factors to put into consideration when it comes to online business. Okay, you see, entry times, the time of entry actually matters a lot. Okay, it matters a lot. My years of research and doing online business, what I've come to notice is that, you see, the earlier investors are always, fortunate about a particular platform. The people that actually bear the truth of the collapse of a particular platform or website are the late investors. Those who want to do research here and there, do analysis before they come. Maybe probably the time they would have come, the company would have, preparing to fold up or collapse. Okay, I have discovered that most late investors are the one bearing the truth, the headache. They are the one bearing the problem mostly, okay, than the earlier investors. The earlier investors would have cashed out before the companies or the platform collapse. Okay, and another issue is, you will have to also plan your, entry and your exit strategies. Okay, that one is also very important. I always advise my listeners, if you have 200 invested into platform, you see, try as much as possible, as the return on investment is coming out, always try to remove it. Okay, always remove it. Always make sure you get your capital out of the system before you go into compound interest, before you start compounding. Okay, because if you don't, if anything happens, always know that as you are compounding for a profit, you are as well compounding for, problems, and you are also compounding your risk as well. Okay, compounding is very good, it's sweet, but always make sure that you have removed your capital first, if possible, part of the profit. Okay, before you start compounding, so that if anything goes wrong, you will not be too devastated. Okay, that is one of the key. Okay, always make sure you remove your capital, no matter how it is, whether big or small, but always make sure you remove it, if possible, part of the interest before you can go into, compounding your interest. Okay, that being said, I want us to talk about today's issue. Really, the purpose of this uh, uh, YouTube today. Okay, is about the IP capital that we all know, the intelligent prime capital, the almighty intelligent prime capital, as some people call it. Okay. Um, Before we actually dived into this issue, concerning the message they sent on their back office website today, if you are one of the IPC capital investors, probably you have not lost your password. If you log into your back office today, you would have discovered that IPC just released an announcement today. Before we go into that announcement, I want us to look at the announcement I received about 3 days ago from a colleague of mine that was sent to my WhatsApp, purported to be from the Alliance of Global Leaders of IPC Investors. Okay, IPC Investors, they released a communicate about 3 days ago. I want us to go through that and compare it with what IPC just released today and see how they've been able to address the problems, okay, the challenges that was enumerated in that communicate, okay, that the Alliance of Global Leaders Investors of IP Capital just released about 3 days ago. But I don't know how genuine it is, but I don't know the source, but I received it on a friend of mine who is also one top leader, in IPC, among the investors anyway. It's not IPC staff. So he sent it to me. And let's go through it and see how it actually addressed today's message actually address this. If it does, then let's know. If it does not address it, let's also know. So we will go through it. Now I read. Good day, esteemed co-investors. Over the past couple of weeks, we have observed with consternation the changes in the modus of operandi of IP Capital. The abrupt changes have left the entire investing global community of IP Capital with many unanswered questions. Recent activities of major concern by the company include the emergent approach of remaining incommunicado with its teeming group of investors, from the purported disengagement of the market-facing staff of the company, who were the face of the company as we all knew them to be, to the subtle disenabling of the live chat support system under the disguise of maintenance, and of course, the provision of an email address for correspondence, which is yet to solve the problem of the communication that it was intended to solve. From the foregoing, therefore, it is only imperative that we point out that these actions have been seen by investors as very unprofessional and condescending. Another sore point of note is the daily trade being taken from the past 3 weeks on behalf of investors without the corresponding weekly profits sharing. There has not been any official communication from the company as to why this apparent breach of trust subsists. Effectively, investors have been kept in the dark and without any modicum of respect. Efforts have been made globally to reach the management of IP Capital in order to obtain explanation as to actual reasons for their recent subpar standard of the operations. These actions have called the integrity of the companies to questions across several groups. While the company has intermittently sent out short videos of the next upcoming product, IP Cloud, it is important to also state that these teasers do not and have not in any way addressed the burning issues of the minds of the average investors. This, when will investors be paid? Question mark. Arising from these numerous concerns, this is to categorically state that while we await an official statement from IP Capital within the next 48 hours from the publication of this announcement, we shall employ all drastic and enforcement measures available to us globally as investors to bring IP Capital to the negotiation table, where we hope to redeem our invested funds as people, no matter how long this takes. Once again, let's be reminded that we are on this journey together, and collaboration will be required as we go along. Thank you. Sign, Alliance of Global Leaders global leaders, 15th of April 2022. Now, this was sent, this announcement was made on the 15th of April, just about 3 days ago, okay? 15th of April, rather, 15th of April 2022. Now, IPC today released an announcement in the back office of the in the back office. If you check your back office, you will see the announcement there. Now, let's go through it. What I want us to do is to compare the two announcements. Let's compare this announcement and compare what IPC just released today, and let's see how they matched, or how that which the IPC released today, the IPC management released today, how it addressed these issues that that has been raised here. Okay, that is what I want us to do. Before we draw conclusion, let's make comparison. Okay, let's compare the two and see how that affects this one. Okay, negatively or positively. Let's go. I want us to go to the dashboard now, and let's see what is stated there. Okay. Let's go to the dashboard announcement. Okay. Now, let's see what IPC have for us today. Okay. It seems I have not logged in. Let me log in. Okay. Today, 18/4, 2000 and okay, 18th of April, right? 18th of April 2022. AIA bought daily profit. That is the announcement. That is what they released today. Okay. Now let's read. Happy weekend, everyone. This poster shows a daily analysis of week 2 gross profit trading with our AIA boat. The sustainability and consistency of our AIA boat provide a better result where you are able to receive highest ROI, return on investment, this week from Master C boat is 8.62%. With a minimum deposit of $1,100, we can just sit back, relax, and receive a steady flow daily profits. In addition, we can earn an active income by promoting wow, it's funny. Promoting wow. By promoting the company and received both system, subscription, and management bonuses. What are you waiting for? Now, wow. Share this amazing opportunity to your friends and family. Register now and let's earn together. Now, enjoy returns like never before. Let trade run automatically with our let your trade runs automatically with our AIA bots and watch your earnings grows. Now, week 2, this is week 2 results, as they said. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 5, and these are the respective, profit: 1.71, 1.79, 1.86%, 1.75%, 1.67%. Now, the issue is, what I want us to address here is this. Is IPC actually aware of what is going on? the IPC management, the CEO, or the unsackable staffs of IPC, are they actually aware of what is going on? Now, how could IPC release this? Are they aware that the profit that is being made from the trade that has been going on is not being shared, or is being shared and the investors are not receiving their profits according to their trade? Are they aware that there have been a withdrawal that have been pending for the past close to a month now, that people that initiate withdrawal have not received? Are they aware? And if they are aware, why have they not sent, release an information or release a statement concerning that? You are telling us they are releasing profit, the gross profit being made, and I mean, and that we should keep advertising their product, their company, and why there are burning issues on ground. Why there are burning issues on ground? Has this actually, addressed what was enumerated, the challenges that was enumerated from the previous announcement that was made by the Alliance of Global Leaders of IP Capital? Has this addressed this? Or probably they have come across that statement and they decided to, release this. Is this a kind of deceitful mechanism to actually calm the actions of the Alliance of Global Leaders of IP Capital Investors? Could this be a deceitful strategy or a way to calm them down until they escape the scene? I don't. I want you to leave your comment below. I want you to leave your comment below, because for them to have released this, it appears that they really don't know what they really don't know the concern of their average investors are. They really don't know. If they do, why are they beating around the bush? Why are they beating around the bush? Why can't they just release statement concerning the pending profits? The pending withdrawals and the pending profit. Yes, of course, the pending profit that has been, that have been for like 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks to 4 weeks now, going to 4 weeks now, have not been shared to their investors. Why can't they just address that issue rather than releasing what is not, commensurate with what is burning the mind, what is burning, what is challenging, and what is happening in the minds of the investors? Why can't they address that issue? Why beating around the bush? I want you to leave your comment below. Let's rub minds together. Is this a way to calm the action, the purported action of the Alliance of Global Leader of IPC investors, to calm them down till they escape the scene finally? Or are they just releasing this for them to show that, yes, they are actually still on ground, they have not gone anywhere? Leave your comment below. I want to hear from you. Let's rub minds together. But if they actually mean business, I think they should go straight ahead and address the burning issues, the yearnings of the average investors, rather than telling us what the AI bot has made that we have not seen, that we have not touched, that we have not felt. Okay? Leave your comment below. Let me know what you think so that we can all together move on from there. Thank you so much. God bless you. Remain blessed till I come your way. OZ Business Education and General Information Channel. Thank you. Remain blessed.